And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing 7 Days to Die. Well, I made a decision. This water just keeps flooding back in, and I really don't want to mess with the water anymore. And so, as such, I think we're going to pull back the wall, dig down, and create a killing floor down. So they'll come up onto the shore, fall down into a trench, and then we can get them up there. Because up above here, I want our castle walls. I don't want anything interfering with the view of the castle walls. So if you're on the shore and you look across, all you'll see is the castle wall, and any spires or pillars. So with this construction already done, I think what I'm going to do is use this as where our bridge is going to go. I'm going to have a drawbridge going across right here, and I'm going to build up that shore a little bit and build up our drawbridge so it's right across the shore here, and leave this as our only in-water situation, because that is pretty ridiculous. So let's lay out where our wall is going to be. So we're going to come... so that's 3, 2, 1. So there's 2. And then this is the third. So this will come in right there. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, just like that. We can take this section here. Is that 2? I mean, that would work, but I think we want to go one further out. So we have 2, 3, 2, like that. So let's put our wall, let's see, 1, 2, right in here. So I'm just going to lay this out. I'm not going to do any building. I'm just going to lay this out because our wall, I want to sort of confine to that. It's not going to be perfect on that curve, but let's try our best, because this comes out like this. Yeah, I had another wandering horde come through right after I finished the last episode. 2 in one day. That's pretty crazy. So now we're going to start bending out. So I want to come out like this, and maybe a little bit more, and then a little bit more here, and because I'll use what are they, the ramps? Either the ramps or if I can get a wedge on its side, I can do that. The wedge has a little bit of wonkiness when it comes to all the rotations. It doesn't have all the rotations for some reason. So over here, we can build another, like, spire. Are we far enough back? So you can see the sort of general curve of our wall. I want to go a little bit further. So maybe come out. See if I have a wedge. Ramp goes into there, so that's our corner. So I want a wedge coming down around here, and then this can be another this can be another sort of circular system here. So let's see, how does that look? Let me get rid of our arrow. Let me back up here so our arrow isn't covering everything. So does that look not too bad? Right along there. We can have another circular bastion here and then come straight across up this hill. And then we can go over, kind of match up this road right here. And then have a main entrance into our castle either here or up here. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be down here because up here I'm going to have the keep, the castle keep. It's going to be this little spot up here. So we already have 2 there. So if we put 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 like that. So there's the 2. So this is 2. This is 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, just like that. So let's see what that looks like. Get a good view of what that looks like. So there is the form-fitting wall and another spire there. And then we can come up the hill from here. How do I want to do that? Let's see. If we go straight up, right in the middle of this, straight up here. Like that. We're going to want another spire over here somewhere. Oh, look at the rocks. Rocks are just everywhere. I didn't clear any of this out. I wasn't sure where I was going to go with the wall and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't clear any of this stuff out. But yeah, that looks pretty good from this direction. Kind of come straight up. Another pillar there. And let's go back down to the waterfront and see if we can't figure out how to do it from this side over here. Okay, so that's 2, 1, 2, and then so the 3 is right here. So there's the 3. I keep bringing that up. And I'm freaking hot again. It's raining and I'm hot. That's really, this is a weird biome. Okay. I'm gonna need a door into this little setup. Let's set up the ring first. So 2, 3, 2, 1. So that finishes that circle. Let me back up here and take a good look. I wish I could zoom in a little further. So if we take from like right back here, I'm gonna have to go back here. Come straight out with it for a while because we need to dig this down, and I'd rather not dig it down, but I don't want the pillars around our castle walls. I want those underneath. So there's going to be a lot of excavating in here. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of space, so let's sort of form fit this if we can. And then one more, I think, and then straight across. Is that enough space? So if I put it there, that's 1, 2. I might want to bring this in a little bit more and then take it sideways. Okay, now we're going to need another sort of system, a watchtower sort of out here. And I am diagonally all the way across here. So if I use that as my guide, we want to come in a little bit, give ourselves a little bit of extra room. And then use that as our base. So if that's right in the middle. That's 1, 2, 1, 2. It puts us a little close. So if I make that sort of the inside corner of the 2, that means that goes there. 3, 1, 2, like that. And then I can go, oh no, I need a 1, and then a 2, and then a 3. Is that enough? 1, 2. That's enough space to really just barely fits, but over here is a little bit trickier because we're right up against the water. So I need to pull it back a little bit. So if that is the smack middle of our 3, like that. That gives us a little bit more space. Let me take these out. So that's 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. It gives us a little bit more wiggle room. Three, 2, 1, 2, 3. Everybody will know that layout by the time this build is done. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got another setup. So there is the next wall segment, and now I can come out with it. I can be pretty generous with how much space we've got. 1, 2, 3. This is why I brought so many rebar frames, by the way. So now we can kind of start gently curving out, and then maybe a diagonal out this way. Then we're going to want another. Oh, I keep doing that. The M key is a little further away than I always think it is. So we're kind of out like this. I want another tower over here. And we don't have that much room. So let's see what we can do about that. If that is the diagonal piece, I want to go like that would go in this way, and this would come out this way. That's a little much. So let's do, if this is the 3, we're gonna come right into the face. That's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, just like that. So this is 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello, tree. Okay, there is another segment. Let's see how that looks. So there's another tower there. This is turning into a very interesting little shape here. Okay, now we want to come just straight down from the inside corner of this too. Oh, I thought that was a zombie coming at me, because they're going to start running here in a little bit, so they'll be on me fast. So we're just going to cut straight across. There we go again. And yeah, we need to clear out a little bit. Sorry, trees, but you're kind of in the way. All right. So, where do we stop our wall? That is the question. Now we got to find out how we can meet up both sides of this and have an entrance that's reasonable. Because I kind of want little mini towers on each side of the entrance. So, that means this little rock form here has to go, which the quick axe will make short work of. I could whip out the auger, but I really don't want to increase my heat map right now. There we go. Sorted. Now, let's take some weeds out. Give ourselves a little bit of room in here to look at what's going on. I like to design stuff. Now we got to remember the garage door, I believe, is 3 blocks wide. And likewise, the drawbridge is like 5 blocks wide. What does this sign say? Ansel Adams River. I wonder if that's a thing. I haven't been to Arizona many times, so I don't even know if Navezgane County is right. Okay, so we've got a little bit more room here for wall design. I'm loving the weed cleaver. Love it. So if we take this just straight in. Now, how do we want to design the pillars on the corner here? I think if this comes in, say it's right there, and this comes out 3. So this is the 2, 1, 2. This is the 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I put that backwards. So this is the edge of that 2 block. Okay, so there's 1 tower. Now, do I want it that big? I kind of do, but it takes, well, I can always excavate a little bit of this ground in order to make it look a little bit more natural. Because I want a big entrance right here. I want a garage door entrance or some sort of protected entrance into the castle. And it's kind of hard to see at night. Get rid of all the miscellaneous junk I've got. That was a lot of stone we got out of that thing. All right. Well, I will come back next episode during the day and we can continue sorting out our perimeter. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.